Hey, this is laid off day. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 4. Laid off day 4. I'm gonna have to start looking at calendars and stuff to get this right. Got some great news about yesterday and how the day went. But first, so good morning. Yeah. See, he thinks highly of himself, as he should. I got woken up this morning to him climbing into bed, and now all the siblings are up. So, okay, so yesterday was my first full real work day. I got a lot done. It was very good, very energetic. And today's a day of New Balance, so we'll talk about that in a second. But start off the day with just a couple of meetings, a couple of things to do. Like projects, nothing that would really forward bringing income in, other than little things have to get done in order to get the big things rolling. So I handled some production stuff that actually is going to get me paid, and then I handled some family stuff. Came down and helped with the family, and I had a meeting. And then as the day went on, I'm having other meetings, and it's just getting things in place to forward. It's moving the plan forward. It's getting more shape to the plan. No, we're not watching color right now. Stop, Ryland. This is life, right? So I ended up getting a phone call from a guy who's helping us out. We met, Mordit and I met someone through a radio show. He had us on a show and interviewed us, liked what we had to say, and ends up he does some publicist stuff, some publicizing, if you will. And we ended up hiring him a couple weeks ago to get us on more shows, and that process has been rolling. Well, yesterday saw some emails pop in about the shows that he had tried to get us on, and they were inviting us on to be on. And then we get a phone call from him because all of a sudden he's like, "Hey, this show needs you basically right away. I mean, it'll be this Wednesday, but they need to know right away." He was really stepping up, and something we didn't expect. Because it's not like we paid full publicist fees. This was, hey, I do this. I know some things. Here's a very modest fee that was well within our wheelhouse of, oh yeah, we could pay that, and for what we're getting, that's sure. So what the fee does not reflect that he would be full on professional publicist and always be pushing our interests. Anyway, he called. It was awesome. We were very excited. It was cool. And Morton and I actually put in a lot of work together on the phone and got our NMX proposal, New Media Expo proposal, ready and sent in. So I'm excited about that. I was very happy. But all these things are still freebies. They're still just promotion. They're ways to get the message out, which is awesome. Content is awesome. Getting the message out is awesome. But as you know, being laid off, you're looking for some kind of income, at least potential income, to be able to visualize it. And with the steps I was taking yesterday, I couldn't until last night. I had another meeting with Marcy, a good friend of mine, Marcy Rosenbaum, Livelihood Show. The Livelihood Show. You've heard her on Success Freaks a couple times. And she and I have been doing a lot of work since New Media Expo in January together. Just a lot of creative stuff. I'm actually working as her producer and engineer now for her show. And I mean, working. She's a paid client, and it's very awesome. But beyond paid client, man, she just has so much more to offer. And our energies have really been syncing up and building to something new and awesome. And have you ever had an idea? For years, have you ever just had an idea that wouldn't go away, but you just didn't know how to pull it out? You just didn't know how to move it forward. And you knew it was a great idea. And every once in a while you'd share it with somebody and they wouldn't quite catch it, so you'd store it back away. Well, obviously, I've had that for a long time. For 5-6 years now, I've had that idea. No, coffee's hot, not right now. And last night, well, okay, let me back up. So for a couple of weeks now, she's been telling me about how she has these clients. She's a consultant. She has these clients, and she needed to talk to me about some audio projects. And it just never came up. We talked about other things. It never came up. Oh, yeah, next time I need to talk to you about these audio projects. And it just wasn't happening.
I have the same background.
Shh. And last night, she's like, okay. So we're talking about making a business. She goes, do you have a business plan? And I was like, nope. So she is going to help me put together a business plan. We're going to help each other. But we're going to put together a business plan, and that's going to be awesome. Yeah, somebody walking with you really, really helps. I got to tell you, if you feel like when you're laid off or anything bad happens, you feel like you're alone, it makes it worse. And I got to tell you, out of the gate, to the success freaks, the fans, to the success freaks, the team, to my friends and considered family, in real family actually. My dad immediately asked if he could help with anything, so I've never once felt alone in any of this, not for a second. My wife's been there. You guys were there. My close friends stepped out with confidence and saying, absolutely go forth and conquer. What can we do to help? And it's been amazing. So you need somebody. You definitely need somebody to help keep you up, because it's so easy to go down, so easy to look down, so easy to sink. So Marcy has been there as one of my cheerleaders, not just cheerleaders. She's been there going, hey, I got this idea. And finally we got to talk about it, and it was the idea I had for 5 years of just how to help build money and how to help companies and this great partnership with audio. Except her idea wasn't just an idea. She'd already pitched it to somebody and they loved it. And now it was, here, let's work out the details and the steps of how we're going to make this a business, or at least a project that makes revenue. And it was just so full of hope. And I almost cried. I mean, I was like, you don't understand. I mean, my day was good. My day was good all day. It wasn't like, I had a bad day, you made it better. No, I've been, having a scared life, honestly, right now in the last couple of days, because I see all potential futures. Maybe not all, but I see good and bad, and I see success, and I feel success, honestly. Yesterday, working for myself, even though I didn't make any money, it felt right. Everything felt good and confident, no nervousness, no, I really should be out doing something else. It was, man, I'm getting a lot done, and it's a good thing. And I'm moving forward, and it's a good thing. And when I had that conversation with her, it's an amazing thing. And it's actually on a timetable to start bringing in income this month. That's exciting. That's, it's perfect timing, because had she approached it last week, there would have been a resistance from me. There would have been, I don't know, because I have to figure out how to work it into my time of my 40-hour-a-week job and success freaks and my family. And now it's like, perfect. Oh, yeah, I can do this and I can do that. And yes. It was so amazing. I ended up working 7 in the morning for about 2 hours in the morning. And then from 1 to 7, so that's 6 hours. So I put in about 8 hours yesterday. And it was just a great day. It was really cool. So thank you, Marcy. Thank you. Thank you, everyone who stepped up. And I'm still not making money. Today, day of New Balance. So today is day 4, it's Saturday. And I already had plans to write. Today was going to be writing. It was going to be some heavy-duty projects, like editing, heavy editing of video and relearning some software, those kind of things. And turns out my wife has an opportunity to make some money. So the new balance is, she makes money, I have to work on things I can work on when I'm with the kids, because I've got all 4 kids today, all day. So, she kept saying, well, I don't want to hold you back from doing what you need to do. So I said, okay, well, we'll find a new mix. We'll have to find a new mix. I mean, there are definitely projects I can work on with kids around, editing and maybe some writing, depending on how things go. But there's also that point of, well, you need to actually make money, not me potentially set up making money. So we have to find where that flows. Where do we say, I really need to work on this stuff? And where do we say, I need to watch the house while she works on that stuff? So that's laid off day 4. Yesterday was day 3 rather, but so today is Saturday, and I'm going to work on little things, but mostly spend family time. and let her go bring in some money. So, I haven't said this in a while, but I feel it. I'm Charles, and I'm a success freak. Thanks for watching.